What's going on YouTube? This is Hudi with Level Up Gaming, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today we're going to be taking a look at how I outsmart my opponents and beat them using my brain instead of just using raw aim all the time. Making the correct decisions and putting yourself in the best possible situations to help you win those gunfights when you need to is always going to be the best way to play the game if you can do it. Don't forget to hit that sub button. Don't forget to hit the like button. Both of those really help a whole lot. And head on over to twitch.tv/BrianHudi if you want to talk more in depth, ask questions, get a VOD review, or any of those sorts of things. That's where we do it. I'd love to see you over there. So in this first clip, you're going to see that I'm playing Sage for the first half of this video, and we are pushing B and we're going really fast here. I put a wall to cover our cross. Raze is already out on site and the rest of us kind of get delayed here by a good nanoswarm nade from Killjoy. We get out on site. I throw a couple slow orbs just to slow down the potential enemy push. They use a Killjoy ultimate and it doesn't really affect us because it allows us to stay on site still. I'm using my wall to peek over and head glitch the opponents essentially, only showing them my head while allowing myself to see more of them. I end up in a tricky situation here where one is in garage and one is actually in heaven and they can both see me. So I back up and play the wall and I'm able to peek the garage guy while not being exposed to heaven. He fakes the bomb defuse and I should have assumed this. I get a little too aggressive and he peeks me and hits a nice headshot, unfortunately taking away my ace and the round win. We're pushing down onto B again, and I use my slow orbs to cover our push from behind just to give us a little bit of freedom to push the bomb site without worrying about anybody flanking us immediately. We're able to pick up a couple good kills here and get the bomb down in a very defendable position. We don't have to be on site to defend this bomb plant, which is always a good thing. It's 2v1, but I decided to go for a res here. 3v1 is always better than 2v1, and it saves a little bit of economy if 3 of us survive versus 2 of us. I hear him pop in CT, so I decide I'm just going to rush him and hope for the best. He doesn't expect anybody to come through the smoke. Get a free kill on him. I had really bad crosshair placement here, but I'm able to hit the flick down onto the Phoenix. And then I'm able to hit a nice kill on the actual Omen here as well. And then get the bomb down again in a very open position. This is very important. Make sure you're planting as open as possible, as often as possible. This allows, especially in solo queue, your teammates to play wherever they want to play and potentially be able to see and watch the bomb. I hear the jet in heaven, specifically on ramp. And so I fall back as far as I can behind the planter here and just hold a very passive angle to play a trade angle with my teammate. Reyna throws out a blind, and so I decided to peek off of it, and I'm able to pick up the kill. I'm jiggle peeking here just to get some information, realize there's multiple out in mid, and so I just fall back a little bit and play off my teammate. I throw up a purposely not deep enough wall, a purposefully shallow wall. This gives them a little area to push through, but it kind of forces them into a little choke point, which is always helpful for us. So as my rain is peeking, I decide to peek from the top of the wall and I'm able to pick up a nice double kill while they're not looking at me. I've done this mid wall a couple times already in this game and they're kind of expecting it, I'm sure. And since we smoked off the front of B, I decided to actually push out mid from the mid wall, which is probably not what they're expecting. And I'm able to pick up at least 2 kills here, even though I get caught out by the Sova. Here I call out for my teammate to help me get back into B safely. So he flashes and then destroys the wall for me and I'm able to run back across. The enemy gets to see bomb site, but we just play retake. We group up and we all push in together off of the back of Phoenix's ult here. And since we're all together, it's really hard for them to trade frag us since they're all on site, and we end up winning the round. I get this res off here at the end, which is really important because our economy wasn't the greatest. It saves us some money. I don't have any armor here because I forgot to buy it on accident. So I'm playing really slow here and just jiggle peeking angles and not over peeking too much, and hoping that my crosshair placement can help me win. So far, I'm doing a good job of it. Being wary to watch my back here just in case the enemy's pushing up behind us. But they're not. And again, my crosshair placement's able to help me win that round. As you can see, we're here on Icebox now, and pistol round actually. Sova pushes, I'm able to pick up a nice kill. I wall off half of the elbow push here. This forces them to go to the other side, which gives me a little bit of freedom knowing I'm not going to get pushed from over there. Omen gets a double kill on my team though, and he's up in heaven, or up in the tube, or he was, and he drops down. Fortunately, I'm able to make a little bit of noise, which draws his attention towards me, and then he peeks me and I'm able to get the kill. This angle's pretty insane, especially if you're playing cypher. You get a tripwire here too, which also helps. Basically, you could just sit up here if you have a tripwire or someone watching along, and you could just hold the headshot angle, and as soon as they slowly peek into hookah to try and clear any of the corners, you just blow their head off. So as you see, I'm able to pick up a couple nice kills while they're going into hookah. Spraying into hookah lets me know that someone's still there because he shoots back. I'm just playing super slow here, not over rotating because the enemy's probably overthinking it themselves. I decide to tag Sage, and I hear the raze push onto site, and so I play it super slow. I pick up the kill on the Sage as she's blowing out the tag, and pick up the kill on the raze as she's trying to plant the bomb. Playing that slow there definitely helps us win that round. Omen TP's back to A after our Killjoy starts with her ult, and I use the nade to push him into the little corridor next to the generator, and then I push him and pick up a good kill. Here I'm very separated from my Killjoy, and I know the Reyna's in tree, so I'm just not overexposing myself. I don't want to take this 1v1 and end up in another 1v1 situation where my Killjoy has to try and beat the Reyna. I want us to be together and take the fight together if we can. I slowly jiggle peek out and I'm able to pick up a kill on the Reyna. In this round here, I definitely should not have survived as long as I did. I got so many abilities used against me. I've got Phoenix's ult coming in. I'm just hiding behind the generator and dodging the ult at this point. Breach ults me, so I have to push the ult of Phoenix and get the kill on it. I'm able to and survive. And then I pick up a nice kill on Sova, and I hear Breach pushing on the bomb site, and so I'm able to pick up that kill on Sova and keep pushing up and get a couple nice spray kills through the archway as well. They weren't expecting me to push there, I think, probably because Breach and Sova had already pushed out onto the bomb site, and so they just weren't looking for me. Positioning was really important in that play, making sure that, you know, I'm not overexposed to any of the enemies, while also making sure that I have a line of sight on where they could potentially be pushing me from, and a way to escape and hide if I need to. I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you find this useful or helpful, head on down to the comments down below. Let me know what rank you are, and let me know what your favorite agent to play is. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for me, hit that like button for me, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
I dinked her.